Good evening to everyone. Thank you for coming out. This is Coach. Y'all already know who this is. Pamela Hall. Coach, share the YouTube, please. YouTube coming up. I hope everyone had an awesome day. Let me share this page real quick. It's on the T.C.B page. Pull it up real quick. I got some guests coming through real quick. And, I'm about to share the YouTube page right now. And I'm going to go ahead and get them on. Today, Alito. Hey, kid, how you doing? Kid, I need some help. That used to be on inbox all the time. I need some help. Peace to everyone. I'm talking. Welcome to T.C.B. Take Care of Business. Well, we're taking care of business. And we do every day. We've been going out and we've been talking with the people and building. Peace, Coach. Sorry, I started jamming. That's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. And we've been working with the people. Been doing a lot of history in our town. It's a lot of history. We stay in a militant district of well, most of our people do, like Nick. Militant Meriwether, a brother I be working with. That's a militant district, and then my family stay in Sargent, which used to be known as Panther Creek, Georgia is where my great grandmother was born, and just different things like that. So we have been doing a lot of work. So I have a treat today. A young brother, I believe. Let me see how old this brother is. Oh, I know how old he is. He's 19. Let me bring him on real quick, and we're going to go ahead and introduce the young brother. Okay, young Tate, Elijah Tate.
Carlito,
Halito, brother, how you doing?
I'm all right yourself?
All right, now this young brother here is with you're with the Coosa Nation, correct?
Yes,
Okay. And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 19.
19 years old. All right, I was
Yes.
working on my your feed came across my timeline today, and I was like, it was like right on. So if you don't mind, you hit me with two posts today, and I wanted to just get into it real quick because we have some more people coming on, and I just wanted to reach out to you and just elaborate about a little bit about what you had posted. So you don't mind reading the first post for me?
Okay, no problem. Okay, the first post I put, I said that I'm disgusted. Been living in a made-up reality dictated by the government, clear people, and these black devils. Our people have been held for centuries, and still to this very moment. Here people came from wherever, and they destroyed a lot of our documented history. They sabotaged us and took away our right to claim who we are and where we came from. And they claimed us as African American and black. And us as a people back at that time just chopped it up and ran with it. But I am indigenous. I am Aborigine. I am not black nor am I African American. These social engineering experiments were used by a particular group of people to hack people and their mindsets. We can change the world. All we have to do is work together.
Got you.
That's all.
Let me take this off real quick. So, basically, what you were saying, let me pull it up. I had it right here. I was looking at it, and exactly what you were saying was, was this a poem? Was this a poem, or what was this to you when you wrote it? Was it just something going on in your head, or?
Yeah, this was something that this has been going on in my head for a little while now, and I haven't spoke on it, and it's just been sitting there, just building up, and finally today I felt it, and it came out.
Have you ever written poetry?
No, I haven't.
Never written poetry. Because the way you
No.
were reading it, it was like it was poetry. I mean, the way I read it, I was like, now this is deep. And then clear people, where you get that phrase from? I never heard that one. That was a new one on me.
Okay, the clear people. The reason why I call them clear, because you see, you gotta understand something. The white is a color. That's a color, you know. You can't associate that. So I chose the term clear because I see right through them.
Oh.
And don't get me wrong, not all clear people are bad, just like not all, Aborigines are good. Because you got those, I call them black devils, because, that's what they are.
I hear you. Okay, black devils. Dead devils, when they say the word black around me, I use it as dead. I change it and make it dead unless it's someone doing something that's building, and then I would say Aborigine or in the correct proper tense that it's supposed to be in. But if they say, black folks out here doing such and such and such and such, you'd be like, oh, it's just dead folks doing such and such and such.
Exactly. Yes. I agree.
I seen it. Okay, all right. Now you deep, young brother. You deep. Okay, now one more. You got one more for me. What you got?
Okay, now this is some information that I want to give a shout out to Dane Calloway, because he's the one who put me on this information. I watched a lot of his videos and I looked at his sources. So in the 19th and 20th century, a select group of people established and maintained a deceitful agenda of propaganda that manipulated the people into a system. These select group of people that I told you about earlier, they told you what they wanted to tell you, whether you want to believe it or not, whether if it's from a credible source or non-credible source or their own opinions after the fact. It's called the illusion of power. Whereas this illusion is that one group of people is somehow superior to others, not to mention the multiple different entities that are man-made such as history, science, material items, symbols, and many forms of religion. These social engineering experiments were created by the exact same select group of people to compel the masses to adopt. The ideology alone of their manipulative, theoretical motives programs an individual to become prone with limits to literacy thinking capability. It's sad to say nowadays, it's the generic, basic, normal day thing. This is something that goes on every day, and everyone's used to it because it's life. That's how everyone looks at it. But truth be told, they use this tactic against us to keep us separated, to keep us fighting each other, because that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of if we work together, we can cripple them. Not even because, we're rioting and we're trying to beat them up, but because financial-wise.
Social engineering.
Yes, social engineering experiment.
The use of centralized
it's like hacking the
planning.
human mind.
That's what social engineering is, the use of centralized planning and attempt to manage social change and regulate the future development and behavior of a society.
Exactly. And they abused it by creating their history, because they use false knowledge, the information that they wanted to use, and then they set it as a trend, and then that trend ran.
So, do you have, as a young man, what would you think would be the best weapon to use towards social engineering, propaganda, or whatever else, trickery? What you think would be the best thing? What would be the best weapon or the best tool in your head that you can just think about?
Unity.
Well, we divided. Divide and conquer, they did, correct?
Yeah.
So what we got to do? How we going to work that out?
And that's just the difficult part. Trying to get everybody to cooperate and all of us to work together. It's a process, and because they have used the social engineering experiment so much. Well, I can give you an example, like the Jordan sneaker. That's a material item.
Right.
That is used and abused. Think about it. You say you walk in the club, somebody steps on your brand new Jordans, you get upset, y'all get into a fight. Next thing you know, other person pulls out a gun, or that he might call for backup. Either way, it's ignorant.
It happens all the time.
Over a material item.
Well, that material item took how many hours of slaving to create? I mean, not create, but to purchase. Like, you got to think about it. $400 pair of shoe, $200 pair of shoe. How long you think it take to make that, making $10 an hour, $15 an hour? That's
true, and that's just another thing I've been thinking about too, about what's going on around the world and the corporation, because they call this the land of the free, the home of the brave. Yet this is one of the worst places to be on the planet. It's number one in incarceration.
Okay.
There's so much poverty and homelessness, and right now the government's going through this shutdown process, and this propaganda that's fooling everybody, and then they make it tough for people to live, because it's just hard to wrap your head around in the process, because it's hard for me to process it, that people are homeless and people are hungry. But there's prison systems, they buff the military and the police, and they promote the politics, but people in general suffer every day.
I can talk to you all day.
And it's supposed to be quality, but
Yeah,
or is there such a thing?
that's right. You put it in basic lane terms. You're not going too far with it. You're keeping it basic to what it is. You kind of get what I'm saying? It's not too much to think about. Just look, just plain simple. This what it is. So you're doing very well with that. So what you plan on being when you get older? What you plan on manifesting into? What's your plans and goals as you get older?
Well, what I plan on doing is whatever information that I can discover or whatever I dig up, I want to share it because I believe everyone deserves to know.
Well, I think they caught it. And how old are you one more time?
19.
19. All right.
Yes, sir.
And the video we did with you the other day, I just gave the short end because it's a 6-minute video. And the last ending, I finished it, but I wanted to have you online and I wanted to go over it with you
Okay.
and whatever, So basically,
Yeah, I
we're
got
going
you.
to go ahead and post that out. I just wanted to make sure we talked and let everyone get to know everyone. But out of that whole experience with your mom and everything, did it change your outlook on what you're
Yes,
going
it
through?
did.
Like, it really did change your outlook?
It humbled me, and
It
it
humbled
changed
you.
my look because it humbled me because I could be in worse situations. And even though that night was horrible, I was seeing my mother get tased, we still made it out of there. And my mother
Right,
made it out strongly too, and I'm thankful for that.
right.
And it just changed,
So
the
it
way
made you,
I look at life
so,
and whatnot.
so it made you, so as getting older, have you stepped up and started, like, taking a role in the nation? Are you taking on any jobs or got anything that do you like? Are you getting
The
more into?
president of the youth council, I am taking that role.
That's right. I remember that. I remember that. Sure did. Can you say that one more time? The who?
The president of the youth council.
The youth council.
Youth council, yes.
Man, that's great. So basically, I need to get people around your age or younger and get them to you. Is what you saying?
Yeah.
You talk with Brandon, right?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Brandon's a good one to work with. I know he's real down. He's down with it. He's getting it. So all right, man. Thanks a lot, and man, I can't wait to see you again, man. And we get it going.
All right, no problem.
Thanks a lot. You got anything you want to say before you go?
I show, Alito.
And what that means? So a lot of people might not know what that is.
I show, great blessings and peace.
All right, can you say it one more time for me?
I show, great blessings and peace.
All right. All right, man. Thanks a
All
lot,
right,
man. I'll see you soon.
all right, no problem.
Oh,
All
he
right,
said
see you
he
later.
needs your number, but I'll give him your information.
All right,
Brandon online, he's texting in the chat. He said he needs your number.
okay.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. All right, everyone. That was Kai. Well, we call him Kai. But that was the young brother who I was playing on the video who was attacked with his mother, principal chief of the Coosa Nation. Young brother's very, very smart. I remember my very first time speaking with him. We was around the fire circle, and we was building, and it was him and it was some more teenagers around his age, and they was hitting it. I mean, I was just sitting back and I was sucking it in that they was younger brothers, and they was doing their thing. So it was a good sight to see. Thanks for coming out, Kai. I'm very appreciative of that. So tonight I do have some people coming out. Shout out to Coosa again. We having like a Coosa hotline tonight where we getting all the members and tribal members of Coosa to come through and say hi and let you know what they got going on, and just let you know that we here. We are here. We are here. Now the background picture is Etowah Mounds. I think it was last year around October, I want to say. Yeah, October. That was Etowah Mounds. I think it's Emers. I think what's the name of it? It's up in yeah, it's by Carter's. Yeah, Etowah Mounds. And I think it's like $5 to go check it out. Now, that's the highest mound that they have right there that you see me on, that I'm filming, and then those are the other two right there. Now on the other side, doing that tree line right there, that you see that goes all the way up, it's a river, okay, and the river, all the trees as you're walking through the trail, it will have. Yeah, so you will see different names of the trees and stuff like that, and let you know what our ancestors used to do with the tree. Like if you had a headache, or I mean, if you had a fever, or you had the flu, they would tell you different things that you can do with the trees that our ancestors did to get well. Also, it's a lot of different things that you would see walking down that path along the riverside right there. But these are the Etowah Mounds. Nice view. They updated the pictures, might I say, inside the place, and they done made them light skinned. But if you go back and look, back when they first had them, they all was dark skinned at one point. Shout out, so whoever did that, I was about to be sarcastic, but I didn't go there. What else we had going on? Yeah, that was great though. But hold on, we got some more. We got some more. We got some more. So let's see. Stop social engineering, and I got some folks walking in on me. I'm trying to get them quiet real quick. Yeah, the rain just came in. If you're in the Atlanta area, you might want to roll up your windows because I know it was a nice day outside. Got a little chilly. Thank you. And let me see. Shaba Bahida. Okay. Grand Rise. I mean not Grand Rising, but peace. I'm so used to doing the Grand Rising show, y'all. It's prime time. Evening, let me see, 813 Indian Mound Road, Cartersville, Georgia. It's 170 acres. Etowah Mounds. Say it was built around. What's this? 1000 to 1550 AD. Let me see, it was 3 phases. Let me see. Etowah Indian Mounds are 54-acre archaeological site in Bartow County, Georgia, south of Cartersville, in the United States. Built and occupied in 3 phases, from 10,000 to 1550 AD. The prehistoric site is located on the north shore of the Etowah River. I found a lot of this. I don't know. Oh, they said they couldn't hear me. Testing, testing. Can you hear me now? I want to make sure everyone can hear me loud and clear. I must have been reading away from the mic. Oh, turn that. Sorry, they can hear me. Yeah, they can hear me now. Okay, I'm gonna go back over it for those that did not hear me. The picture in the background is the Etowah Mounds. Me and my family went out and we took pictures and videos and got souvenirs like black walnuts and bark off a tree that they use to they boil when you have a fever and different things like that. And But it says the Etowah Indian Mounds are 54-acre, what's that, archaeological site in Bartow County. I'm sorry, I'm looking over. I got to look over the table to see this. Site in Georgia, south of Cartersville in the United States. Built and occupied in 3 phases from 10,000 to 1550 AD. All right. The prehistoric site is located on the north shore of the Etowah River. All right. And that's basically what it is. And let's see what we got right here. Okay, she said she can hear me now. All right, so that's basically what it is. Now, earlier we was talking to the young brother Kai Tate from Coosa Nation, the son of the principal chief. I also have some more Coosa members. I'm about to give a call real quick. Oh no, I'm gonna call them at 8 o'clock, and we're gonna speak with them and see what they do in the nation and different things like that, so everyone can see that they're really out here doing what they out here doing this, y'all. This is not something that's just made up in the backyard. This is a real nation, a real tribe of people that's out helping people every day, Monday through Friday, for free. First of all, did I say free? I meant to say free. You actually can see what they're doing, and they are for the people. So we are the people, and they are for us. So I'm for them. Also, if you have any questions that you would like to ask, you can hit me up right quick. You can hit them on the chat line. You can call me. The phone number is 678-250-3777. That number again is 678-250-3777. You can give me a call if you have any questions about the Coosa Nation. If I can't answer it, maybe they can. I know most of the people. But give me 1 second. I think I have them calling in. Let me go ahead and get them in and get them the link. I'm going to go ahead and play a quick Pro. I love music real quick, and we can get right back into it. Sorry about that. That was too loud. All right, I have something from Meriwether Militant District, Mickey Moore. I'm going to go ahead and let him drop something on you real quick. And here we go. You ready, Nick? All right, here we go.
Good evening. What's up, everybody? How you doing? My name is Nicky Moore. I'm from Meriwether County. They're going to give you a couple of facts here. Meriwether County in west central Georgia is the state's 71st county. Created in 1827 from 503 square miles taken from Troup County. Now, from where I stayed at in Meriwether County, we was right off of Highway 100, and that takes you straight to Troup County. It is named for David Meriwether, a Revolutionary War hero, 1775 to 1783. Generally remembered for accomplishments as an interpreter for Creek Indians, a state legislator, and a U.S. congressman. Okay. The land in Meriwether County was originally held by the Creek Indians. Now think about that now. So that means originally before 1828, it was held by the Creek Indians. Greenville, the county seat, and the oldest town in the county. I'm from Greenville, Georgia. Originally spelled Greeneville. Now, where I'm from, it's really, man, it's a lot of hills and bills and dirt roads and creeks. You know, I mean, that's all we know, right? You know, mustard, vines, pine trees, you know, swampy area. You know, we country, but we got fashion, you know what I'm saying? Agricultural, you know, type thing going on there. Yeah. Back to these facts. And we got here and the laid out land. The land was laid out in 1828 on land that was owned by General Hugh W. Hector, and the first settled by Abraham G. Reagan, who's a log cabin store steward on the site of the current courthouse square. I know that courthouse. I was there last week actually doing some genealogy. You know, this is a small town, you know, even though it's the central location. Originally, they was going to use Harris City or Harris County area as county seat. Okay. All right. This is a lot of information. A lot of you people who live in that area, a lot of my family probably didn't even know some of the facts. It was named, Greenville was named after Nathaniel Greene and incorporated twice in 1828 and again in 1852. Yeah, big facts. Okay. Now, you got a lot of villas and you got a lot of names that have been changed. Like Greenville, pretty much stayed the same. But you take Manchester. Manchester incorporated in 1909 and nicknamed the Magic City, was created at the junction of three railroad lines. It was designated a better hometown in 1997, and it has resorted in downtown area to the look of the 1930s. Got a 1930s look, feel me? Gay, the area Gay, where the cotton picking fair was, settled by William Sasser, was first called Sasserville. Did you know that? Gay was first called Sasserville, but the name was changed when someone discovered that there was already a town named Sasser in Georgia. You dig? Okay. Another fun fact: Lutherville first settled in mid-19th century and called Keith Crossroad. That's on my kid's mama wife. You know, my wife, you know what I'm saying? It's on her side, feel me? Then, you know, she kin to them. Those was a large group of people in this area. Their name was changed in honor of Martin Luther, founder of Lutheran denomination of Christianity. Now, it's a whole nother story. You know, it's a lot of things we say about that right there. Back to the facts. Lutherville was incorporated in 1872. All right. Warren Spring, check this out. Warren Spring was first named Bullettville in 1993. Took the name Warren Spring in 1924 to reflect its, let me start over right there, first named Bullettville when it was incorporated in 1893. Then took the name Warren Springs in 1924 to reflect its now re-owned mineral springs, to which those have come from therapy. You know, this is with Franklin D. Roosevelt. Yeah, we mentioned this. I ain't gonna go much more into that. You got Woodbury. I love Miami, Woodbury down there. Well, my daddy's side of the family, my Anthony's, the Kings. You know what I mean? Man, big up, man, to Boo Boo. You know, all them down there, Bree. Look, my fam. Look, we have Woodbury that used to be called Sandtown. You know, at Woodbury, long before incorporation in 1872, was first named Sandtown for its sandy land. It's sandy land. Think about that now. When the first post office was established there in 1845, the town's name was changed to Woodbury. Current spelling of Woodbury was officially adopted in 1854. My name is Nicky Moore, and I'm signing off now. Coach is coming back. I just want to wish you all, great peace and blessings. You know, do genealogy. Ask your mama where she from, where her mama was from. You know, hey, we walking in love. It's all about love now. You know, we getting back to what's right. Peace out.
Thank you, Nick. All right, so let's see. This with everybody right here. For some reason, not popping up on the screen. Tomorrow, we got Ron Strongbow. I really wanted to talk to that brother because that brother was laying down the three different languages the other day, the Gutageechee and the, what else? He was talking about the Gutageechee, the King's language, and the Muskogee. And man, he was hitting it so hard. I was like, oh man, this dude here the truth. So shout out to him for that. Ron C. Strongbow. I even watched it today. I got you on alert, buddy. You be going ham. I'd like to work with you someday and talk with you. But yeah, we just come to Country Boys down here in Cayuga. Good old Cayuga County. And we got a few little stories to tell. But I was talking with the Coosa Nation. I was talking with Kai, the young brother that was attacked with him and his mother when he first got his license. The story I did, and we finished part 2. I'm gonna show the part 2 with him. But also, I have someone else getting ready to call in from Coosa Nation. Yes. Okay. Let me see. Okay, and we're on. Boom. It said, who we got in the chat? I can't even see. Oh, that's you. Okay. Yeah, I can't even see that screen too tough. Let me switch this out. But still, we got 7:58. At 8 o'clock, I have someone getting ready to call in. And we're going to build with them. Let them tell you their role, their position, what they do, how they do it. Because I know this person here that's getting ready to come on is going to be able, will be talking to a lot of you all on a daily basis. You about to see how. You like, how? You about to find out. What we got? I got what's this? 2 minutes before 8 o'clock. So I hope everyone's been enjoying the music. That boy been going real hard lately. can't see it. These backgrounds, I can't see it. I'm about to just remove the chat off here, call it a day, keep it moving. Make it do what it do. So where everybody at? Where we got? Pamela Hall. I'm giving everyone time to get in. Let me see. Universal Herb. Said, where is this located? Where is what located, Pamela Hall? What you was talking about, Pamela? Where is what located? Oh, you already answered it. Oh, I already told her what Mounds was at. Okay. I had stepped away and just making sure. Oh no, I think she know it. Yeah, you said it right. The Mounds. I got you. The Mounds that was in the back picture. N. Jones. What's good, N. Jones? How you doing? N. Jones, like, it's my bedtime. It's your bedtime? No, you can't stay up like that. No, N. Jones. Gotta get you some sleep. So let's see where we at right here. It's 8 o'clock. I found it. My mom said she wanted to visit, so I think I will be traveling this summer. Now, you know there's some up there, too. They got some up in North Carolina. And that was on the North Carolina map. We was working on the mounds. That's some tough stuff. Not easy to do. All right, so now I'm getting on the phone now, making some salad. A blood type face. Halito, Ron Strongbow. Yeah, man, when you was breaking down the languages, for some reason we was talking about languages and then we seen your video and it was like dead on the money. And it was like, when you was like, this the way we talk, it's just the way we talk. I mean, I'm down here in the country. Well, some people call it country, some people wouldn't call it country. Because we only like, a good 30 minutes from the city. But if you get outside the suburbs of where we at, you're in the country. Like Sargent, where will be Panther Creek, is where my ancestors are from. A lot of them anyway. And also Heard, Cayuga County, back in the early 1800s. And then I have family over in Carroll County. We all around here. But, yeah, we've been for a very, 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 very long time from what we have found. And it's just awesome that we've been looking around. I also found a cemetery that's hasn't been, it's real messy over there. What I mean messy by, like, leaves and pine straws and stuff down is covering it up. Nobody's been over there and tending to it. And it's over there on the at the African American Museum. Yes, I said African American Museum. That's what they called it. My great grandfather was the first Aboriginal pastor in this town. Coach, you don't know my mom. When she want to hit the road, she want to hit the road. Well, I guess I'll be seeing Pamela Hall and her mom here shortly. They're coming down the road. They're coming down to Georgia to go to the mounds. But, yeah, just Google mounds and you'll find a lot of them on your way down. I promise you will. Also, I was looking into different artifacts and looking for a lot of our things. Believe it or not, you can find a lot of our history in them old what you call them old shops? Them old white folk shops, antique shop. Not really antique. We get a few things out of antique shops, but what we find mainly it be out of them redneck KK. I ain't gonna say KKK, but more than likely they probably affiliated by somehow. But it be all those stores with all the Confederate flags in them. Oh, I'm want to say surplus, I think. I don't think it's surplus. But, like, we have a Wild Bill's here. And Wild Bill's, he got all that Civil War rebellion, stuff like that. Rebellion. And all that signs in there where they be telling you, Coach, you don't. Oh, okay. All those signs that you'll see, the only good nigga is a dead nigger and different things like that. You'll see this in the wall in this place. And I don't know what pushed me to go up in here like I had balls of steel. But when we got in there, I told the story before, but when we got in there, the back room, the brother had a consignment shop. No, it's not a consignment shop. Hey, Nick, do me a favor. Look up Wildman Bills for me, so I can see what type of store this is or what type of store it will go under. Thank you. And it's in the stores in, I think it's in Ackworth. Yeah, the store's in. Is it Ackworth or Kennesaw? It's in Ackworth. No, it's in Kennesaw. It's in Kennesaw. I'm sorry. It's in Kennesaw. Here we go. It is a best little war house in Kennesaw. It's a war house. So basically it has a lot of war heirlooms and different things like that of the war, memorabilia and different things like that. All right. Now that dude there he got a noose around his neck. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and show you all this stuff so you all can just get a kind of eyeful of what I'm talking about. I'm trying to paint a picture so you all can kind of get what I'm saying. But I think I'm gonna have to just show you. Now this is right off the dome. I don't know how I got over here to this, but this is some serious stuff. Also, when I went in this store, they'll tell you. Oh, he just went to images. Okay. Let me go over here and see if I can just screen share real quick. Oh, yeah, it let me screen share. Okay, here we go. Come on. Oh, y'all. Let me make sure I cover up all my information, and we can get it from there. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. And boom. I'm going to blow this up so y'all can see it. Why everybody want to call me when I'm online? Oh, they was like, Coach, we ain't used to you being online in the evening. Stop playing. All right, check this out. When you walk in, you see this right here? Y'all see this? This is a mummy with a little with the cone head and but he has a noose around his neck and he's hanging. He's hanging there, y'all. He is hanging. All right, what else we got going on in this place? This is the dude right here. He walks around with 2 loaded pistols on his hip. All right. See that? I ain't making this up, y'all. I'm not making this up. He keep 2 loaded pistols on his hip. And he has all types of rifles and so I wonder if this is Aboriginal. But look, let me tell y'all something. This dude here, when you go in and you see all of the, as you see right now, you see all the Confederate flags and trash, and lower it says trash and different things like that. As you get into the, let me see, hold on, let me get into it. I want to show you all this. So this is the shop right here. This is in Kennesaw. When I went in the shop, come on, I'm trying to get this. Oh no, that's in the way. Oh, here we go, right here. Boom. So As you can see, it's a lot of reading material in this building right here. I mean, it is a lot of reading material. So we was looking for Aboriginal information. So we was going to different places, Indian bookstores, Indian stores with old Indian artifacts and different things like that. We was going everywhere. So this is how we ended up going here. The youngest one was going to my cousin Corey Bridges. He trains kids in football and different things like that, and he trains them. He's all the way up in Kennesaw. So it's about an hour 15-minute drive. We driving to go do his football training with Corey Bridges. So we drop him off in the gym. He goes in the gym with Corey Bridges, and we leave. Now, I'm familiar with this area because I lived in this area for about 10 years. So I was like, come on, let me go show you something. So we went in there actually looking for reading materials. We was just looking for different reading materials, something to prove who we are, basically, And as you get through this shop, this picture here shows the front door, but I need to find a picture that shows that just turns around right where they standing at right now in the middle of the shop. And oh boy, it goes down. Let me see if I can find it. It has a gate, okay? It has a gate. Oh, here it is. Boom, I found it. Let me see if that pulled up for me. Hold on, y'all. It is right. Okay, here it is. Where we at with that? Oh man, it's sliding and stuff. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me get it up. Where is it? Can you find? Oh, there it is. Okay, I had to find that picture. Now, I'm trying to find the gate. That's all. I just want to show the gate. Right, we're gonna go up one more. Him. All right, here we go. I found it. I know y'all tired of looking at this dude, but okay, here we go. Right here. All right. Now, from there, where that gate at right there, where that little chain hanging across, and it says stop. Now, if you see on that red shirt right there, that's where it says the best place to find is a dead. That's what it says on that shirt. So I didn't see the shirt. I didn't pay the shirt no attention. So when we walked in the store, the lady said, "How can we help you?" I said, "Yeah, I was trying to see if you had any type of Indian regalia. I'm trying to find some authenticated stuff. See what you got." So the lady was like, "No problem. Come on through." Now this man that you see here, he's real old now. Like these pictures you see, he's not. He's a young man in these pictures. When you see him, he's scooting up. He can't barely walk. He's scooting through the scope. He don't even pick his feet up. He's just scooting. And he got two pistols on his hip, both of them loaded. And when you get to the gate right there where it says stop, the lady turns and she says, "I need you to, if you have any phones on you, I need you to turn them off." I'm like, I'm turning it off for. She was like, "Cause we have something to deal with mines and some type of censored stuff, and it was some BS. Really, they didn't want us to record. That's all they didn't want us to record." So she's sitting there, I fake like I turned my phone off. Y'all know I wasn't turning my phone off. So I stick my phone in my shirt pocket, and a matter of fact, I turned the camera on. So I walk in, Sharka walk in front of me, we walk in the store. We get in there, the lady showing me these arrows that was made out of like stone in a box. But Sharka just went ahead and walked in front of me. So as I'm sitting here talking to this lady about these arrowheads that she's showing me, she had a pretty good collection. I just happened to look up and glance at Sharka, y'all, and she is going berserk. She like, we gotta get up out of here. Get me out of here. Like, you look up, they got a dummy hanging off the ceiling. He hanging with the rope around his neck. What? Yeah, all this going on up in here. But hold on, let me finish my story. So, as we leaving, no, we didn't leave. As I look up and see it, I'm telling her to chill out. These folks ain't gonna do nothing to me. I go AWOL in this store. I kill everything in here. So I'm really not worried. You know what I'm saying? So I get the lady to put the arrows down, and then we was actually able to look at the artifacts in the building. Once you get past the dummy hanging up on the wall, and get out your feelings, because a lot of people getting their feelings and they won't be able to see what we was able to see. This man has a collection of aboriginals out of this world. That's why they don't want you to go back there. He has the most intact, what's the word? He has the most intact Aboriginal collection of all types of things. If it was inventions, y'all remember the little not the cartoons, but dolls and things that we use. Not the things that they made fun of us with, but the things that we actually had in our houses and things like that during Civil War when they was kicking us out of our houses and stuff like that. They kept those things, and this man has them, y'all. He got them. And guess what? He sells everything in there but the Aboriginal stuff. How about that? He'll sell all that white folk stuff all day. This was Sergeant such and such, and this was General such and such and such and such. He'll sell all that. But when you start talking about the Aboriginal stuff back there in the back, I mean, he got cases of this stuff. He ain't selling none of it. He ain't selling none of it. So we went back, but I'm not thrilled. It makes my skill crawl just to walk through there. So Sharka went in there. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, she tougher than me. It ain't like I'm scared to go in there, but it just bothers me. It messes with your psyche. You really do got to get out your emotions to get in there, because there ain't no telling what you're gonna see in there, what books you're gonna read that's talking about us and different things like that. It's in there. Anything to do with them trying to rewrite history in the 1800s, it's in there. I'm telling you, it's in there. It's just that sick and that crazy. The name of the place is Wild Man Bill's. And so I think, it's Wild Man. Is it Wild Man? Wild Man. Yeah, Wild Man Bill's. It's in Kennesaw, Georgia. And believe me, it's a sight to see. Now, that's if you can get past it. If you're not mentally strong enough to go through there, don't go through there, because you'll probably jump on the old man in there, and Cobb kind of going to get you quicker than you can say, ow. So you might want to just let that go. If you're an emotional person the way you can't look at stuff and you'll be like, F this, and try to burn the place down and stuff like that, you're going to spend the rest of your life in prison. They do make you sick, but the thing that I was trying to show you was the artifacts of the cases that they have, like Big Mama. They got pictures of Big Mamas in here. They got all types of stuff in here. I'm scanning through it to see if I can just get any pictures of any of those cases with our ancestors in them. I'll be happy with that. If I can get in that back room by myself, boy, they in trouble. I'm recording all that. I gotta have it. I got to have it. I'm trying to tell you, I gotta have it. Now I'm gonna tell you something else that they do. That don't make no sense. They do the reenactment of hangings, lynchings, how they won the war, or how they allegedly won the war. They do all that reenactment of all that stuff. And this dude here promoted all, y'all. He promotes that. He promoted. There go that lady right there. So yeah, man, I didn't talk past my moment. I was supposed to be at 8. It's 8. Let me see, they ain't hit me back. I hope they ready. But I need your number. Sorry about that. And let me see. Don't spread my wealth. Spread my work ethic. It's the law in Kennesaw, Georgia, to own a gun. It's the law in Kennesaw, Georgia, to own a gun. Y'all ain't never heard that before, hey? All right, enough of that.
All right.
I think they about to come on in. Let's see.
They coming. Calling me.
Ooh, that's loud. I hope I ain't bust nobody's speakers.
Calling me, coach.
Say they calling. Let me see, it's 8:20. I'm gonna see if I can get on the phone real quick. So yeah, surplus stores, antique stores. Go check them out. Go see what they got. You be amazed what them folks be getting in there. Always ready. Oak Cliff Tip, Mario Wallace. Thank you all for coming out. So I was just talking about artifacts and where you can find a lot of your stuff, because it's a whole bunch of towns, surplus stores, consignment shops, and different things like that. Ain't no telling what you'll find. Universal Herb said never. So, Universal Herb, you would never go into that shop? You won't go into Wild Bill's? You can't go through there and check out the literature they have without burning it down? Come on. Well, last one coming on. Let me see if I can get them on before we end the show. Well, I'm not ending now. She said, nah, not that. I'm about to just start calling folks and be like, you African? No. Give him the phone number.
Yeah, he just called me.
It's 678
Go ahead and post it.
250-3777. I'll put it up. The number again is 678-250-3777. You can give us a call. We can keep it busting. Let's see what else we got. Oh, what? What you about to say? Go ahead.
I finna let them know where we at, where we posted, where our base at.
In fact, I'm thinking about a shop in Maryland. Is it the same way? Ran by rednecks. I'm not gonna say rednecks, but ran by. Is it like a Confederate store? Is it like a Confederacy? I mean, like you see a whole bunch of rebel flags when you first walk in the store. Everybody went to YouTube on me. No wonder. I'm like, where everybody go? I'm thinking about a shop, okay? I passed a shop similar to the one in Kennesaw. Now I'm curious. Go on up in there. What you got in your purse? Let folks know you going up in there. Say, hey, I'm about to go up in this dope. Don't come up out of here. I'll come in and get me. Take somebody with you. That's all you gotta do. Oh, okay, yeah. I bet you they got a little section with all your history in it for that area, especially if they from that area. Pawn shop. They pawning everything. Yep, so that boy got on the it's supposed to be Coosa, but it look like it's with Notorious B.I.G. Nope, don't do it. Yeah, he did. Hey, y'all ain't seen the pair, the European ain't. Yeah. Man, comedian Omar, crazy, with 2 E's just walked in the door. It's been going ham. He said Dr. Saban said don't eat them carrots. That boy eats some baby carrots. With all our Aboriginal in there. That's right. Universal Earth. But yeah, it was a lot of.
Shout out Dr. Saban.
It was a lot of stuff in there. You'd be surprised. Oh, when we went to Wild Bill's and found all the Aboriginal stuff in there, we found all our
They
artifacts.
said the Confederate flag is really not. Oh, it's not even supposed to be a flag or they flag. It's supposed to be our flag. See, I heard that and I wasn't here.
So that just means somebody been lying.
Man, the same folk that been lying.
Why you always lying?
Hey, look, since in here, we want to piggyback a little on the
Ooh,
field
oh
trip
my
to
God.
to the barbershop. You know, we did a little genealogy. Shout out to the corner cuts in the barbershop. Much respect, man. Shout out to Corner Cuts, a local barbershop owned by Duck Jeter. This is an associate of Omar OG. You know what I'm saying? A comedian, professional. Hey, man.
OG now.
Yeah, man, you comedian OG, man. I mean, what you talking about? Look, all of y'all's, I gave a text earlier, man. I know about 6 barbers, and I respect all of them as leaders, man. Great men who, have been doing great things for the community just by their character, man. How people respect how they move, you feel me? And, and that's what it is.
Don't say that too much, man. I ain't trying to get knocked off.
No, man, look, every generation look at other people who they grew up, around, and they're strong men, and whether they've been told that or not, the people around don't look at them as strong men, father figures and such. or just people who, you know, have survived. Look, you know, we're living in a time that we just alive, and that's what we gotta be thankful for. You know, the age of these numbers on us, you know, they mean something. But shout out to this area right here too. We're in Coweta County, you know, Newnan, Georgia. And like I said, we are giving respect to corner cuts, on the duck, associated Omar here, professional OG comedians. So listen up. He got some stuff to say.
My feet hurt. For one thing, my feet hurt like hell, but I've been cutting hair all day. My feet hurt. Yeah, I came all the way. I really thought it was over with. I thought I was coming to be like, boy, I'm sorry I'm late, but I'm still here. I guess I made it. What time we wrapping it up tonight? At 9. Okay, I made it just in time. What's going on, everybody out there? Well, the talk of everybody know the talk of the shop. Every barber shop probably been the killing of Nipsey Hussle.
Respect,
Man, they gonna stay. We gonna stay talking about Nipsey, man.
Yeah, man.
Nipsey was a good man. He was a good dude, man.
That man was what?
He was a good dude. But I think one of the overall things coming out of it, or overall what you like storylines or whatever. But everybody, for some reason, we have started to believe that if you come up, wherever you come up, if you in a what they call a hood, what we refer to as hood, like we feel like if you come up and you get to a certain point, that somebody gonna knock you off and it's gonna be one of your partners, and I don't think it has happened, but that don't mean it got to be true, and what I'm saying by that is I think we started to believe that that's how it's supposed to go rather than setting a different standard. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's something we got to start taking into consideration. Exactly. And it's something that we got to look in the mirror and start thinking about, you know. And it also came from, and the way you keep them folks out, the folk that always get to not the top man, you got to we got to start checking each other. I'm talking about, we got to start checking for you. If you know a joke will inform it, or you want to call them a snitch or anything, and man, we got to start checking start checking each other. And even not to that level, we also got to get to, well, just being honest with each other. If your partner a deadbeat daddy, then you got to tell him he's a deadbeat daddy.
That's it.
You know what I mean? If he ain't treating the old lady right, you got to do her better. It's just we got to be real with each other.
We got to check.
We be lying to each other.
We got to check each other, man.
Ain't
that love telling the truth?
That love telling the truth.
If you tell the truth, that love.
Yeah, we don't do that.
We'll
go along with it. You know what I mean?
A person needs slap. If you see somebody do something stupid,
stop.
You need desperate me. I'm looking about even if it's desperate.
And another thing, like we be like, man, I'm down to ride with you. You right or wrong. We gotta stop the right or wrong thing.
Yeah,
we gotta stop the riding before we be wrong. We can't be wrong all the time with it. Yeah.
I love you, man. You do wrong, you on your own.
And you better tell me when I'm wrong. At least try to stop me.
If I'm there.
Yeah, but you don't need to be with me.
Not if you're doing wrong.
Not if I'm doing wrong.
I'm not gonna be with you doing wrong. My old lady gonna kill me, man. I ain't gonna lie. I got 3 kids, man.
Yeah, it real, but it is deep. But it ain't gotta be. See, what we understand why it is, cause I think everybody, most people know why things the way that they are. Yeah. It ain't just slavery, but it's been a systematic. It's been a systematic thing to happen. But I think everybody understand that. So once you understand that, now you have a responsibility to change your behavior.
That's right. Yeah.
Like you got a responsibility to do that. Now once, cause see, what we say, man, you know, we always kill each other every time we make it. All right, then we owe it to each other to stop killing each other when somebody make it.
And we owe it to each other.
That real simple, man. You know, it ain't complicated at all. It makes a lot of sense.
Your community, and you live there, and you don't watch kids grow up there, and you watch your family shop there in the local stores and everything. You know, it's your responsibility that when you learn some knowledge, when you learn some skills to kind of bring it back and, you know, help build. We got to stop trying to hold on to the knowledge that we gain or whatever tools of resources that we gain. Stop holding on to it and not want to share. We don't want to share and, like, see other folk uplifted. It's like it's some type of hole right there where it's like, man, I want to make it before I help somebody else. I'm glad to see the net brother helping.
But I mean, but in all honesty, you do have to get to a certain level to pull somebody up.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I think it's it's our overall nature. And Mario Wallace, like you saying, you talking about family, and we got to stay true to each other, and that's very true.
Mario.
You know what I mean? And being family is a practice, and you got to practice with your children, with your family, and then with your broader family, because it's in your heart. You see what I'm saying? It's in your heart. You know, good people gonna be good people, and they gonna do good things. Yeah, and that's what we have to take pride in, being good people.
Good people.
You know what I mean?
That's good people.
Good people. You know, we ain't gotta always be talking about shooting each other in the face and how many keys we can get off.
How many drugs you take?
Yeah, you know, we ain't gotta be talking about how many drugs. We talk about, you know, being good people.
So what's gonna be the ripple effect of Nipsey being?
Well, I think.
No, we talking like you said. We're gonna keep it positive. So one brother said that earlier when they first started doing all these posts. Let's stay positive.
But I think the positive, another positive thing to come out of it is by people seeing his example on where he was acquiring real estate.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? When he was acquiring real estate and actually employing his own people. And that is very important, because that's why our power is. That's what happened when integration came in. Mm-hmm. It took away our power because we stopped employing each other. We started depending on somebody else to give us a job again. And see, we can't go to that. We have to go where we can employ ourselves and each other. Mm-hmm. And when we take that step, the important part about being good people and treating each other right is we gonna have to be able to deal with each other in a workplace environment professionally. And it can't be no personal stuff involved. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think those are different levels to that.
Big facts.
But I think he set the blueprint and have opened a lot of our eyes to be like, you could do something positive. Yeah. And we can do the right thing and be productive in our neighborhood.
But they only for what, 13 years?
Huh?
You said 13 years?
We got somebody want to call in, actually, man.
Somebody calling in?
Yeah, we got brother Mario Wallace want to call in. Wants a number.
Give him a phone number.
678 250 3777. I'm going to go play that number tonight.
What, 3777?
Mm-hmm.
678 250-3777. All right, Mario, I just sent you the number. Feel free to call in. I know this. I've been knowing this brother. I mean, like, this is like a blood brother. Straight up guy. Very awake. Very knowledgeable. Shout out to the chat. I hope everybody is liking the adjustments to this time frame. I love it.
For the evening.
Yeah, I love the evening. Mm-hmm. Hey, but just to kind of speak a little bit more about the Nipsey Hussle, man. I mean, this is something that people gonna pay attention to, and they're gonna realize. They're like the OG said, it's time to take what this man was doing and apply it to our own community. What he did when, once he reached a certain platform, he turned right back around and reached the hand out and pulled those around him back up, and just made, his neighborhood better. He invested in it, That's where he came from. He remembered it. He wanted to see them come up with him. He never forgot where he came from. And he knew in the very beginning what his goal was, what his plan was, what he wanted. And people respected it because he held on to the roots.
Mario calling in.
Okay,
Checking in. Mario.
All right.
What up, Mario? Mario, what's good?
Can't hear us, man.
Mario. Hold on 1 second. Mario.
All right.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Oh, taking it easy, brother. Taking it easy. About to have my little boy down here at the hospital.
Okay.
I just listen to y'all guys, and y'all speaking a lot of positive knowledge, and the way y'all kicking it is very informative. And like Brother Nick said, I've been knowing him for a long time. We go way back. He a good guy. And I just like the message that y'all putting out there. And like you said about the Nipsey Hussle thing, it's crazy how you try to do good for your community and somebody come and take you out like that when you're doing so much.
Yeah. But that's how you know it's an energy out there though. It's an opposing energy. Rather if it be performed through government, through the hood, you know what I mean, through your closest friends or anything, it's an opposing energy out there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
And we have to be conscious of that. And we appreciate you calling in, Mario. But and another thing about Nipsey, what a lot of people not talking about besides what he was doing economically and when everybody talk about the Dr. T.C.B. thing, bro, they were in it like the crime rate of gang violence had gone down so much in California. Like that's one thing they not talking about. And the LAPD didn't do it. It was these young brothers. It was these young brothers in the hood, like in position of Nipsey, Game. Shout out to Game too. Like all of them brothers, Kendrick Lamar, YG. It wasn't just Crips that like this brother had love for him. It was Bloods too. So the idea that the fact that, you know what I mean, with gangs and stuff getting a bad reputation, we have to those involved with those activities, you got to go back to the grassroots why they were started and the original formalities of it. You see what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for drugs, the Bloods and Crips would not have the perception they had right now. It would not have the perception.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, and I think that's another thing to speak to. You know, is it wasn't just his clique and then just the Crips. You know what I mean? That were messing with him. Everybody. It wasn't just the road.
You're right.
You know what I mean? You can tell the way he affected people. I mean, well, Russell Westbrook, hey, when I had he would have had a 20-20-20 game. You know what I mean? And shot him out. You know, so we appreciate you calling in, Mario.
Well, we appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Tell everybody about the show, what we doing in the evening.
I will. And I want to say one more thing about it. It all falls back to us. Each one teach one. Like Brother Nick was saying, when we gain knowledge, we shouldn't hide it from each other. We should pass it on to the next generation or the next person, and maybe they can help someone else.
Yeah, and on top of what you're saying, not just the knowledge part, but we have to have some kind of standards amongst ourselves of how we deal with each other.
Respect and loyalty.
Yeah, but it has to be like very detailed. You know what I mean? Like we ain't gonna rob each other. I ain't sleeping with your old lady. You know what I mean? If you're chilling, we have to have some kind of code. Like that's what we have to have with each other. Appreciate it, Mario.
Appreciate you calling in, bro.
Yes, sir.
Good night, man. I'm gonna talk to you later.
Yeah, man. Take care of yourself.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
And we just had to have it. We have to have some kind of code.
Yes, sir. I agree. You know, I mean, we believe in my family, you know, and the people I'm around, you know, and I've been hearing the word and the spirit and the wind a lot, and it's loyalty. I think 21 Savage himself, you know, made a statement. We compare love to loyalty. Loyalty is like what a soldier has, you know. It's not so much about emotion or feelings, but it's about for a greater cause that we all gonna band together, or like the word militia stands for, you know, local people banding together for a cause, you know, for defending. And you know, and that's what we gotta do. We gotta have respect for each other. We gotta correct each, like the OG said, you know, Omar said, you know, we gotta correct each other, and that's out of love, you know. Like, hey, my brother, you ain't respecting yourself. I think K. Gates said at one time, look, bro, what you finna do gonna make you look bad, your family and us. Don't do that. Can I help you? Is there anything we can do? Can we come to a different, you know, solution? That's my take on it.
Damn, my feet hurt.
I need elbow grease.
Can y'all speak up? Can you hear us? Can you
turn that mic up? Can the mic be turned up? We shouldn't have the This a big mic, no?
Yeah, I know, but it's let me see right here.
They should hear us at corner cut.
Testing. One, mic check. 1 2 1 2.
In the
It
chat,
won't be
let us
what
know
the
if y'all
cheat,
can hear
what
us.
you gonna do?
Y'all let us know in the chat how we sound.
I'm about to turn y'all up. They about to show enough heat.
Some music, man. We just getting started. We're gonna be at 4 o'clock.
What?
Man, we night riders.
Say pro poppy.
All right, can you hear me now, Miss Pamela Hall? Miss Pamela Hall with the braids in your picture. Can you hear me now? Oh, all right. Oh, okay. She can hear. All right, cool. So what's going on with y'all? What's going on out there? Like, you know, anybody got anything going on in your personal life? Or anything?
You gonna start a prayer line?
No, I ain't gonna start no prayer line.
Let me, I got a call. I got one more call to get. The lady from Coosa real quick.
Oh, she wanna call in?
I'm about to call her.
What we call? Come on.
Interception. All right, here we go. We got I got one more quick call to make. Here we go. Got a lot going on in the evening. It's just the second show. I gotta put it together, y'all. Y'all know that. I'm getting it together. I gotta get used to being on prime time. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got Jay in the building? Hold on, y'all. Let me see what I got right here. There we go. Let me turn it down. Which one it is? Which one that is? There's no chance. I can't even find it. Browser Gmail.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Not today. They were like, oh. Yeah. All right, is the microphone too loud? Can y'all hear me? I was probably a little bit too close just then. What we got going on? We got, she said she meet us back in the AM. Y'all gonna start a ride if I crank up a morning show.
What ride?
I should start a morning show.
Let you do the evening.
What y'all say? I let Omar do the evening. And Jones, we're gonna let Omar do the evening. We can get it from another perspective. Yeah, I might start back doing the morning show. Those are my hours. I don't like this evening. But it's all good though. At the end of the day. Y'all gonna talk me back and coming back in the morning. She said, yeah.
She said what?
Yeah, you working, are you doing it at night and we doing it in the morning? All right. We might make something shake. All right, hold on. We got a call through. Coming through. She said, pup, pass. Pass the ditchy, my friend. Yolito.
Hey, Coach.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
That's good.
They told me to puff pass on the screen, but we don't know nothing about that. But yeah, we good over here today. Yes,
Real bad.
yeah, it's a lot of pollen. It's a lot of pollen. That's right.
They came up with some new pollen.
It's a lot of pollen.
Got some new trees out here.
Right. So how you doing today?
I'm all right.
So I was gonna let you introduce yourself and let you introduce your role, and so everyone to know who you are, because they never heard your voice before. We live.
Oh, snap. Okay. All right.
Yeah, Coach is Mr.
Hey.
Impromptu.
Yeah, we did.
My bad. How you doing? Hey, I'm Chief Cat. I guess I'll go ahead and, okay. All right. See, I was on the spot. Okay, so I'm Chief Myelia Benson, aka Chief Cat. I'm the Secretary of National Administration of the Coosa Nation, North America. Latest term, Chief Administration.
Hold on. Say that last one more time. The last part one more time.
I'm the Secretary of National Administration, or the Chief of Administration.
Awesome.
So anything and everything Coosa comes through my department. So,
right. So that's why I want them to hear your voice. So if they don't hear your voice, they might be in the wrong department. Is that correct?
Yes. National Administration handles pretty much everything, but we really handle registration, IDs, pointing people in the right direction of departments, things like that.
Awesome. How long you been doing it?
Since 2016.
2016. Are you?
2016.
Actually, I've been doing it with the nation since 2016, but myself, Principal Chief is Blue Feather, Principal Chief is Red Man, and then a few other of our Grand Council members actually were a team about a year prior to that with a different organization that fell through in South Georgia. So I've been doing it since about 2015. Yep, 2015, 2016.
Oh, okay. So you've been doing this for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So any information that anyone needs, they can contact you all, and basically they're going to be dealing with you, and basically it's just registration, getting the information. Do you have an email that they can contact you?
You can always contact me at Coosa Nation USA, that's COOSA Nation USA at Outlook.com. All emails, well, my email, Coosa Nation email, department emails, and the office number all come to my phone. So anything coming into Coosa, I see it somehow, some way.
Okay, so it's COOSANATION at Outlook.
USA, Nation USA at Outlook.com.
Okay, Nation USA at Outlook. .com.
Yes.
Okay. Reason why I ask is I'm putting it up now, so everyone can get it. So I don't have to keep repeating it. It'll be on the screen, live and direct for them.
Yep. And then our office number, if you want to give that out, is 678.
Okay, come on.
752.
752.
Yep, 8455.
And that's 678 area code?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you call into the office, you'll get myself, Chief Sunflower, Chief Sea Turtle answers the phone. Blue Feather catches the phone sometimes. So you got a few different lines that it goes to. So we're pretty good
Awesome.
about answering on the first time. Hmm.
Thank you a lot, because I know a lot of people been asking me for information on Coosa. So I said, let me find the administration department and see if we can ask them a few questions and see if they can answer for everyone.
Okay.
So thank you a lot. You got anything you wanted to tell the people, or you wanted the people to know, or anything you like to say before you leave us tonight?
I think one of the biggest questions that we get is how does Coosa Nation, I guess, keep the integrity of who you are as a person, whether you be, a Cherokee or a Creek or whatever clan or nation that you come from. So I just want everybody to understand, because it's something I usually explain in every phone call, is that Coosa is just the umbrella that's helping all of us move forward. So we can't walk in this asset on our own. So this is the umbrella that helps move forward. We have several different registration options. So it gives people, you just want to register just you and your family, like some people come in that way. We have a nation of people, the Okinawa Chickasaw Nation up in Memphis, Tennessee. The principal representative of that is Chief Yanash. They have about 400, 500 people.
Okay, and
out
that's
in Tennessee.
that's the Chickasaw?
Yes, the Okinawa Chickasaw Nation.
Okay.
They're located in Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, right. I remember meeting them. I remember. Okay.
Yep. So,
who else? You got some more? No, that's enough. That's enough right there. You said you got
yeah.
someone
So,
in
like I
Memphis.
said,
I got some
we
folks
have
in
different.
Memphis, so now I can lead. I can point them toward them because I have family and friends in Memphis.
So, yep, they can go towards them. And actually what we have for the Okinawa, because they are their own select group of people, so they still have the option of a Coosa ID, but it's distinctive to that area. So it has their Okinawa information on it. So they still, like I said, they still keep the integrity of who they are, because this man's put in over 20, 30 years of Aboriginal work in his community. It wouldn't be fair to take it and just, this is who we are, like we did the footwork. So he still gets to keep the integrity.
I totally understand. Totally understand.
He still gets to keep the integrity of who he is, but being protected under the paramount chiefdom of Coosa to be able to move forward.
Got you. That's dope. So yeah, I'm ready to meet everybody and let everybody meet everybody and get everything rolling and getting more people in and getting everybody tied and getting that genealogy done. And it's just love all the way around. But I want to tell you thank you for coming out and explaining that to us, for all the listeners that's listening, because I've been having a lot of questions about Coosa. I have the number and the email on the top of the page scrolling by. So everyone, if you want to email for your questions or if you want to call in, it's right up on top of the screen. You can look in and you can copy it, screenshot it, or whatever you need to do. Knock it on out. Thanks a lot for coming out.
You're welcome.
All right. Did you want to say anything else? You sure? Because you know you can get it. Uh-oh. What'd you say?
I think unless anybody has a question, I don't. That's pretty much it.
Man. Oh, Universal Herb said, can you say your name one more time?
Oh, I'm Chiefess Myelia Tate Benson, or Chief Cat. That's kind of what I go through.
Yeah, everybody call it Chief Cat.
Or go by.
Is Myelia?
Yeah, everybody calls me Chief Cat.
Myelia?
Myel, M-Y-E-L. Myelia. Yep. Tate Benson is my name. That's my married name.
Gotcha. So you all have it? Myelia Tate Benson, Chief Cat. I hope I said that right.
Yep, Chief Cat.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming out. I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful night, and I look forward to hearing from you again.
All right, you too.
All right.
Asha.
I gotta learn that language, y'all. She me with the our show. I'm like, what I'm supposed to say? I'm trying to think in my head what I'm supposed to say. Well, I'll be working on it. Ron Redbird said, much love, Chief Cat. So yeah, I'm thankful for everyone coming out tonight. I've been already considering a morning show. Everyone's been calling me about a morning show. And really, I like the hours. But it is what it is. I like the prime time, too. It don't matter to me. But I like Omar. I like the way he brings his content. I've been to a lot of shows with this brother. On the road, going to different shows with this brother and watching him work. And I like to see him do his thing. So I'm more welcome and pleasant to pass the mic to the brother Omar Paul.
Boy, at 9 o'clock.
I ain't talking about now. I'm talking about for the evening show.
Oh.
So, but yeah, it's 9 o'clock. People got families to take care of, kids to raise. And I'm still Universal Herb is emailing you now. Chief Cat. Let me see where my that's number 5. All right, have a peace night, brother. Everyone's going in tonight. All right, and Chief Cat, she's emailing you now. It's 9 o'clock. Thank you all for coming out. We got all the keys in the right place. I just gotta find the right lock. We gotta put it together. We getting it together. Second show on prime time. We talked to a young man, Elijah Tate. Very bright young man, 19 years old. He had a lot to say. I thought he was writing poetry. It was real deep what the brother had said. So I really just wanted to say thank you all again. Reach out to the youth, motivate them, do whatever you can to help these young ones. Don't let them out there on their own. We gotta start kicking our kids out at 16, 17, talking about they grown. You know these kids ain't grown. We got Zay Pro on the beat. Tomorrow we'll be back on tomorrow evening. I'm not making no promises about no morning show though. I have to really put that together. Like right now I'm putting this evening show together to make sure it's full. With no dead zones and full of information from the time we turn on to the time we turn off. All I can say, I'm gonna let the beat go out anyway. Y'all know I'm gonna let the beat go out on every song, on every ending of every show. I don't care if I'm 20 minutes late, an hour late. This will be the outro of all my songs. You can hate it if you want to. Peace.